What's going on, everybody? This is a update for real, on my situation, just things that have been going on. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I got a new car. Had to. My other car was so messed up after getting in an accident in Florida that it was dangerous. Sorry. It was dangerous. I was driving and I had no grill on my car. No grill. I wish there was a way that I could insert pictures so y'all could see just how fucked up that shit looked. I didn't care, to a large degree, because I was like, fuck it, it's getting me to and from work and around, like, wherever I need to go. It's just helping me to get there. But the hood, I had to keep it down with bungee cords, and even my headlights, I had all that shit tied together with bungee cords. And on the way home from work, the one cord that was holding the hood down, I guess it was rubbing so much that after time, the friction of it, the cord popped, and I'm just about to hit the highway, and my hood flies up and smacks the windshield, and I had to use my side mirrors to guide me to get off to the side so I could tie it back down. I was scared. And I had my coworker in the car with me because where I'm at, she lives around the corner from me. So after dropping her off, and honestly, like, once we got back on the road, like, I was so shook. I could only drive like between 35, 40 miles an hour because it was just that bad. And I was so afraid that it was not really going to hold like I needed it to, because the air was getting up under there and forcing it up. But after dropping her off, I went straight to Bay Motors car dealership, and I got a new car, a new used car. And my credit's not the best right now because, being homeless, I had to live off my credit cards and haven't had a real opportunity to take care of that, which I'm in the process of taking care of all of that stuff right now. But man, payments are a little steep, but they're manageable. I have applied for a couple of places and have not had the best luck when it comes to that, because I have to still take care of things that are on my credit, which I just froze the 5 secondary credit bureaus, the 3 main credit bureaus. I got my credit reports, and this week I'm in the process right now of doing the validation letters and just disputing the stuff that's on my credit history to get it deleted so that I can actually qualify for an apartment. Because the one place sent me a letter back stating, that one of the reasons why I couldn't get approved for the place was because of, what that damn letter say? I was so pissed when I read it, because I said, that's a damn lie. That's a damn lie. It said one of the reasons was derogatory rental credit. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, I never had any issues paying my rent in the past. I've always paid my shit when it's supposed to be paid. So that I don't get. And then the other one was saying insufficient income or debt to income ratio, which I just started working, and I told the lady that I could only give her 3 pay stubs, which, you know, when you're going through training, you don't really get the full scope of all the money that you're going to be making because you're going through training. So it didn't reflect what my actual pay is, and so I have to get all of that stuff taken care of. I really have to get into my own place. I really do. And then, you know, I have a situation where an old friend of mine, we used to be like super, super best friends. And I can't really say that we are anymore right now because I'm just not sure where things stand with her as far as the closeness and how she feels. Well, I kind of feel like I know, but I don't want to assume. But when I tell you, me and her, when I say thick as thieves, like, I haven't spoken to her since about 2018 when I stepped out of Christianity, because she's a Christian and our views just differed, and so the relationship just kind of went like that. She's been through her own stuff, I've been through my own stuff, and it's been very challenging. But to see how, like, when I heard that her father passed, I reached out to her, and she said that she did reach out to me, but she didn't try the one number. And when I hit her up, you know, it part of me just felt like it was old times again. Like, this is a person that, forgive the helicopter, because my job where I'm working, I believe they're looking for someone or a few people, whoever. Someone must have gone AWOL. So forgive the noise. Anyway, it just felt like old times again, and just the friend that I knew, you know what I'm saying? So it felt good to talk with her for a little bit, and I asked her about the arrangements. I'm going to go this week, and I'll be spending time with her in New York. When she called me back, when we spoke again, and she said that, and this is so crazy because I was trying to figure out, I need money, you know, for a place, a hotel, and I'm just like, I don't want to impose, you know, because I didn't want her to feel funny about me not being a Christian and maybe potentially thinking that I might, you know, do something against her wishes or whatever. And the next day she actually called, and she was like, you can stay here. She's like, I just want to be, she's like, I need you, and I just want to be around family. Like, I need to be around family, and I need you here. And I just started to cry. And then when she said, you're sitting with us, and I was like, yeah, okay. And she's like, no, you're sitting with us when, you know, the service with family, you're sitting with us. And that just broke me down, because she's been my oldest friend from the time that I was I just sometimes hate how religion can get in the way of relationships in the worst way, and a lot of it is just misunderstanding. And I, was telling her that, yeah, this is a reason why it was something that contributed to my homelessness. But more than that, I said I've never been a disrespectful person when it comes to what people believe. Like, I'm still the same person. She's like, yeah, you are. She's like, you've never been disrespectful. She's like, you've always been good-hearted and good-natured and, caring and very spiritual. And I'm like, yeah. I said, so I just don't understand how people would see me any differently without even having a conversation with me, so it really touched my heart for her to actually say she still sees me as family, because that's how I see her. So, it's like this reconciliation after all these years. And I can't wait to go. And then, I was like, what can I do? She's like, just be here. I just want you to be here. Another helicopter, y'all. Maybe the same one. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Anyway, I had told her that, when I come, I said, if she doesn't mind, just for relaxation, I'd like to give her a massage. I said, I've gone to school for massage therapy, and I just want to do that for you. And she's like, wow, this is crazy, because I was actually saying, that I need to, I would like to get a massage. And she's like, and now I got my own personal masseuse coming. So, it's just one of those kind of things where, God is hearing prayer. And, we're part of us is still here, and I'm appreciative of the connection that we have. And I'm so glad, that I feel like I have my old friend back. We'll get a chance to catch up. You never know where life is going to take you, the twists and turns that you go through. And now I'm kind of also dealing with a separate situation of trying to figure out things for myself. Just really, really wanting to get into my own place, because I'm in the basement again, because my friend's daughter is here now. She's back, or she's not back, but she's here for good now. And being in the basement is really crazy, because the area is just open and I have no privacy. So I'm being extra careful about how I leave things. I don't want my things open and just out. I'm already a neat person, but I'm trying to be like super, super neat and make sure that, it just is like looks impeccable down there. Because I also don't want any of my stuff being gone through. Like, I don't know what kind of things may be getting looked through when I'm not there. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things where you just never know. And I feel, like a great part of my privacy is just gone. You know what I mean? Like, how can I not? People can walk downstairs whenever they want, and I can't get dressed down there. So everything for me has changed in the midst of me trying not to upset the atmosphere of the household that I'm in. And I really just need a break right now. I really just need for things to come through for me, for a place like if I could find a place where I just had a sole landlord like I had when I was in New York that trusted me and would work with me, that would be like the most ideal, perfect situation. I just am trying to see it in my mind. I'm just waiting for it to happen now. I'm waiting for it to happen. So, the one good thing that I can say is that I got a slight raise at work, which will help my situation out. I'm just so tired. I don't know what to do anymore. I really don't. And I'm like almost at the point where I'm ready to give up. I don't know what to do. I just need a break. I need a break. I need. And it's like you can't stop. You know what I mean? You can't stop no matter how challenging a situation becomes. You can't stop. You have to keep going. I just don't know how much more I have in me. I just wish I could rewind things. I really wish that I could rewind the time. And through all of this, I keep on trying to figure out what is the lesson for me. What is it that I'm supposed to get and know before things just finally break through for me, And I end up getting what I desire. 3 years is a long time to not be in your own place, and again, I'm very grateful for the fact that I've been able to be here where I am without having to pay any rent or give any bills, because I know that things have increased since I've been here, and it'll be eight months that I've been staying here rent free. He's ready for me to be in my own place, and so am I. And I thought that I would be there within 6 months, and it's past that time. I really wish that I would have taken this offer to come when I had years, instead of staying in Florida the way that I did. But I was determined to try to make the best of the situation, try to make things work, and stay positive. And I don't know. I don't always have all the answers. I don't always know what to do. Sometimes I need for someone to come in and help me and give me some advice. At any rate, I have to get myself together, and I have a short period of time. My schooling is going good so far. I mean, I've gotten so frazzled that I actually missed posting one of my assignments, and I got an F. Even though the assignment was done, I thought that I posted it, but I have so much on my mind that I missed handing it in, and I was like, fuck. I'm trying to keep an A average in both of my classes. So, I don't know, y'all. I'm just looking for some more positive energy to be sent my way and a breakthrough to happen, because I'm really, really at that point where I just don't know. I'm ready to just run, and I know I can't. So this is y'all update. I figure out somewhere to stay and my girlfriend ended up coming from New York, and I was hanging with her for a bit at her family reunion, and she, connected me to someone, and I was looking at the one app, Pad Split, but I'm not about to spend money on this app just for, it's like 15 to $25, I think, a month for this app to use it. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. I will find something on my own outside of this app as far as a person that will allow me to rent from them. But I'm open. It's just too much for me to be in a room because I have so much stuff. I'd like to have a 2-bedroom. If I am in a place, I'm thinking at this point, I'll probably end up in like a studio. But I need it to be a large studio. If anybody has any suggestions or any kind of help, please send it my way. But just wanted to let y'all know what's going on because it's been a minute, and I know the last time y'all seen me, I was in the bedroom doing my French, and now I'm in the basement doing French. But it's so weird, but there's more of a sense of security that I feel being in the basement. For whatever reason, I actually sleep better in the basement, feel like I'm away from everybody. And I like that. I like feeling like I have a sense of security. I feel a bit more free when I'm talking also, or if I'm watching TV. I don't feel like I'm disturbing the household or his daughter, because every time I would leave out of the bedroom, she would shut her door, and I'm like, I don't understand why she keeps shutting her door, because I'm not intentionally trying to look in her room, and I literally would divert my attention to not look in her room. And furthermore, I don't care about what's going on in her room. So it just feels a little inconsiderate and uncompassionate to just every single time I gotta leave the room and go to the bathroom or go downstairs or leave the room to do something, she just shuts the door, and I'm just like, I just don't understand why. Like, I really am not concerned about what you're doing in your room, and it makes me feel more uncomfortable about being there than I already feel. So it's just time. I don't know, but y'all continue to pray for me, send me good energy, keep me in your highest thoughts, whatever. But this is it. I gotta get my mind right now before I go in here and start working. So I will talk to y'all later.